All right, this one's fun. We're going into the On the Edge scenario, which was the last DLC that was released. We are going to run it in survivor mode, and we're going to save New London. So in this one, you have a couple options at the end. Either save New London or to not save them, and the ending changes a little bit based upon your choice. All right, first thing we got to do is get all of our workers assigned, build some stuff, and get a scout team out. Let's do it. Hopefully we can get under 32 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's go. All right, I got to delete some roads here. I'll need it for the end of the day. And we're going to build a couple medical posts to start. 2 of them. We're going to put down a workshop and 4 tents once we have 40 wood here. There we go. This is my scout team. We're going to wait till we have the end of the day. There we go. Okay, good. Now we unassign all of our workers. Get some engineers in these med posts, get them open. Sawmill first. Couple engineers getting some wood. Priority 1 is the steel, priority 2 is this wood pile, and third over here. So the reason you unassign workers and reassign them before the next workday is you kind of shuffle around who got sick. So in this one, all of the sick people are assigned on that wood pile, which is perfect because that's what I want. I want this one cleared out first, this one cleared out second. Okay, after these guys finish over here, they're going to move. And then we place some buildings down. You have to be careful when you place buildings. If you assign everyone, or if you put the building down before people are reassigned work-wise, they'll go and do the buildings first, rather than go get the resources. And you always want to maximize your productivity during the day. Okay, more raw food. What we asked for there. And we're going to do the whole shuffling again. Actually, do it right. Okay, scout coming back. Okay, priority 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay, so we have a little bit of extra wood. Let's get another tent built. And research is going to finish soon. Very good. Kids show up. Get a sawmill down. We're going to click on this, which is going to open up a new research option under resources, and I go for hand carts. This is going to finish this wood pile over here, and then they're going to go build that other stuff. We do need to run an emergency shift on this. We're going to switch it over to cores, because this guy's coming home with steel, and there he is. We're going to get one more med tent and a cookhouse open, and then we're going to run an emergency shift on the wood. Okay, now I'm not too worried about reassigning workers right now. What's most important actually is getting one healthy person cooking food tomorrow. Just one. If you have more than that, then you blow through your food way too quick. One person cooking keeps the starving at bay. Nice, first shipment ready, that's great. Couple more days, please. Understood. Ire rises. We are going to wait for someone to get gravely ill here. And we're going to throw down housing for everybody. Come on, someone get gravely ill. Help me out tremendously. Okay, after hand carts, we go for heaters. We are going to need more medical posts as well. Okay, no one's getting gravely ill, so we're just going to ask for some dead bodies, and we got the snow pit, which is ideal. We also want a gathering post, and we are cruising right now. Okay, Plenty of housing, enough for some extra people that are coming. I still need to wait for someone to get gravely ill. We can ask for radical treatment from New London. Okay, we're gonna escort these guys. We're gonna bring them home. There we go. Someone's gravely ill. Communicate. Gravely ill, please. Thank you. That helps, because then they don't die. Okay, so we got steel coming in. We're going to switch over to cores pretty soon. And we can run another emergency shift today, which will be helpful. There we go. So that'll get us another food shipment. We will need another workshop eventually, so let's go ahead and get it built. We'll get some extra workers going. Emergency shift on that. And it's okay if I'm 4 steel shy, because I'll get just a little bit from the scout. Okay. 3 in here. 1 more of those. Make sure this guy's still healthy. Yes, he is. We have low favor, but it's fine. Okay, that's as good as we can do for right now. Now we got extra workers, so let's give them a place to work. There's another shipment. Very good. Let's switch over. Okay, next. After heaters, we go for braziers. Get less food. We know it. Did what I had to do. Sorry, kid. And we understand. Okay, this guy's just going to wait out there. Nothing for him to do right now. Okay, we're going to put a resource depot down. Because we really got get some storage going. And we have a little bit longer until it gets really, really cold. So, we could ask for discontent, but for some help with the discontent, but I don't think it's really worth it. Just another click I have to do. And when they give you the public house, it's kind of annoying because you have to actually build it. And then assign someone to it. Or the discontent goes up. Okay, 1 person cooking, we're fine. Turn on heat over here, because we're bringing in a trickle of coal. We're gonna have a couple of events that happen. After braziers, we are going for upgraded medical... No, drawing boards, and then upgraded medical posts. Okay, switch over to cores now. We'll be able to run another emergency shift. We have high favor, so we are going to ask for more people. They don't give us people, but they let us assign kids to work. Let them rest. Not really worth the discontent. And we are going to get another gathering post over here. We can assign the workers from that. Put the kids in there. This guy's still waiting. And we're going to get another shipment out pretty soon. There's an event that's going to show up right here that allows us to get towards the hot springs, which is where we're going to get our food supply for the entire run.
Get a move on. There's work to do.
Okay, doing pretty good. Feeling pretty confident about this one so far. Here's 1. Yep, understand. Extended shift. No problem.
We have new regulations.
Research is where I want that first. Come on. After drawing boards, medical post upgrade, and then bunkhouse. Okay, here's number 1. And here comes number 2. Right over here. There it is. We must act. So we do. There we go. Okay. Let's get another shipment. We're going to ask for some coal. We are going to fill this up. Do extended shift. Switch back over to steel. And we need to keep 10 people, 10 workers ready. Medical's pretty bad, but it's kind of all we can do. There's really nothing more we can do about it right now. Steel's coming back. Can run another emergency shift today. Gold that kid. That's less prompts I have to click on. Got them all fed. This guy's moving on. And Medical post upgrade. Next is bunkhouse. Won't address that. Too difficult. We're going to do one of these and keep it moving. We just got to keep them fed until we can establish trading with the hot springs. And at that point, we can stop worrying about New London completely. All right. 152 wood left on that. Pick it up a little bit. Emergency shifts everywhere, or extended shift. One more scouting location is ready. Now we're at the hot springs. Okay, it got real cold. Should have turned on heaters last night, but that's going to affect how many people are sick right now, but that's okay. Wasn't too bad. Okay, we don't have any food. We got another core coming in, so we should get another delivery. We're going to ask for some more coal. And hopefully we get this out today. There it is. That's going to be the one that really keeps us fed here. Okay, so what's next? We need a lot of steel. That scouting location requires 50 steel to send that guy out, so we're a little bit shy on that right now, which is frustrating. I can't send it right now, and I can't run an emergency shift either. But that is okay. We had to get that food delivery done. Okay, after bunkhouse, we go for coal mine. And we got to get this guy moving. Plenty of time. We're okay. No one's starving right now, so we're going to be okay. We can build bunkhouses. That one's empty. That's helping. Move the discontent a bit. I'm going to move this over. And we're going to cook a long time tomorrow. And we're going to ask for some more coal. All right. Emergency shift, you're up. And we're going to get some steel, and then we're just going to get 2 cores for ourselves here. We're not going to do any more deliveries. We don't really care. Okay, trading post built. We're going to ask for one more thing. Can you give us some food? Thank you so much. And how about another delivery? And move the sawmill over. Sawmill, not a gathering post. One more sawmill up here. We're gonna need some roads for braziers later. Can we connect that? It wasn't connected. And we are done with the scout. We don't need him for anything else. So that gets us some more people. We don't really need him right now, but okay. Outrageous, here we go. Send them back as they stand. The coal mine. We go up a level. Bollocks. We're done with you guys. Coal mine when we can. We need steel for it. Difficult times.
Attention. Work shift is over.
Okay. We can lower the discontent. Shouldn't be too hard. There it is. Just need some steel. Build a coal mine. And looking good. We don't say anything there because it just is another click you have to go into, even though the same result is severing ties with New London. Okay, people are angry, but big deal.
Head to your workplaces.
We can lower the discontent a little bit. We're gonna get a cookhouse over here. These guys are really important, but we have a ton of resources. Let's build some extra storage for them. And we really just need some steel. Quite a bit of it, actually. We're going to trade in favor of that, because that will reduce the discontent. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we don't need to trade for food. The next law is going to be... what do we need? Coal. The next law is going to be food additives to spread our food out as much as we possibly can. Really tempted to run an emergency shift again. It's going to get warmer, so we're going to do it. There we go. Perfect. All right, drafting machines. Coal mining optimization. We were just like one steel short. Fun. Okay, how is everything looking? Pretty good. High favor, so every time we reach high favor, we ask for a lot of food. Next law is food additives, so we can start bulking ourselves up there. We can kill this off. We have more than enough. Okay. We don't need you. We only need one cookhouse. We don't need to trade for that right now. We do need another core. And I would like to get the rest of these bunkhouses built. So I'm going to get one more core and then we'll focus on those bunkhouses. Okay, coal mine. Upgrade, that was 50 steel. Need a little bit more. Okay, next law. Let's do care house. And then we'll do organ transplant. There we go. All right, now we're really cruising. Average favor, care house promise. Everyone's going to get a warm house. We got plenty of food. No reason to run an extended shift on that. We are getting steel. We have one more core for our advanced coal mine when we get it, or steam coal mine. And we're bringing in wood. We need a little bit more storage. There's no point in asking the hot springs for help. Just another click you don't really need to do. Okay, everyone's got a warm place to live. Discontent's pretty low. And I'm actually going to run an emergency shift here. Make sure everyone's warm. I really want that steam coal mine. It's a little tough to get 3,000 steel, which is what we need for the end of this. The other advantage is getting this army warehouse upgrade. This thing. You can increase the warmth in there. Okay, so organ transplant. The last thing we're gonna get. Actually, that's the last thing. Sometimes I get fighting arena, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. Okay, we can ask for some more food before they get really mad. We are going to stay on cores here. And we'll actually get a food shipment as well, so that we're going to have plenty. After elevators, we're going to do warmth, and I'm not exactly sure what that costs. I'm just going to get 40 steel to be sure I can click in that. It was 25, so it was pretty cheap. And now all we need is some heaters, and cruising. Should we do an emergency shift here? Well, the first thing, let's cook food early tomorrow because we have a lot of hungry people. We're gonna wait. The discontent's a little bit high because so many people are hungry. Yeah, exactly. That would have pushed me into a ultimatum where they tell you only have 2 days. More prompts to click on and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's get some more storage here. Need one more. There we go. We're gonna need braziers by the time this comes around. Let's go ahead and do them. We have plenty of coal coming in. Okay, let's get 20 steel. We're done with that. We don't need it. Okay, research is ready. Here we go. We're okay on food. What do we have? Coal and wood, so we need 1 steel, 1 food, and then 2 more coal. We're good to go. This will get us all the way to the end here. Go. Nice. Brazier, brazier. That should be everyone. Now I want to get this over with over here.
Sun's up. Gird your loins for work, people.
Time to get this research over with. Coal's looking great. Food's fine where it is right now. We only have 2 more things to research here. Upgraded heaters and then heater efficiency.
It's time to rest. You've earned it.
A lot left over here. It's plenty. All I need the wood for is trading. Steel, we have an unlimited supply. Cores, we have an unlimited supply. I don't think that I have enough. What does this cost?
Wrap up well.
40.
The frost is here.
That's our last research though, so it's okay. There we go. All right, nice.
Our work won't wait.
That might finish today. Once they finish, then there's kind of a boring phase of this one where we are just waiting, trying to click on stuff as fast as we can. Okay, that's done. That should reduce discontent a little bit. This one's ready to be moved almost to the final position.
Breather. See you tomorrow.
There it is. That'll be the last of the wood that we get. Can I not connect that? Really? We'll trade. I'm not going to run emergency shift until tomorrow. It's going to get warmer. And we're almost done with the research, so let's go ahead and ditch one of those, fill this up. Now we'll run emergency shift. We are done with the research. We don't need anything else there. Hide some engineers in some workplaces. And cruising. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of food. I'm going to need 250 steel, 3,000 coal, 5 cores, and I think it's 200 food. It might be 250. Either way, it hasn't been a problem for me to achieve that. So during this downtime, I can talk through some of the strategy of this run and the scenario. This one was kind of frustrating because dynamically, it was very different than the other ones. In terms of having to trade with these different factions, stay on top of the trading, which was different. It took me a little bit to figure it out. When I first started speedrunning this one, I thought I had to trade with the 3 locations. There's 3 total. So there's the hot springs for food. There is the steel shipwreck for wood and people. And then there is a children's coal mine that you can get coal and other resources from. So either way, I thought for sure I was going to have to trade with all those different locations in order to finish this, but that's not the truth. The more people you scout and bring back to your base, it brings up your demand for food quite a bit. So paring this run down to just have enough engineers to get over the sick hurdle, which happens at the beginning of the game, and then to have enough productivity to meet the demands of saving New London at the end, it's all you got to do. So kind of keeping it as bare bones as possible, it's focusing on not clicking outside of the base as much as possible, less scouting. You can really keep this game clock moving, which allows your overall scenario time to come down quite a bit. Coal, perfect. Steel, looking pretty good. Food's okay. We have 8 days and 22 hours left, so we have an enormous amount of time. And this is going to be the last of the wood we have, which is more than enough. We are sitting very good. So hopefully the beginning of the run, where I was placing all the buildings, doing all those things, I was efficient enough in order to get a best time. You can see on the time right now we're at 24 minutes. But you get to about 31 minutes, and this thing wraps up in the next 60 seconds after that happens. You basically tell New London you'll save them, you ship them all the resources, and as soon as they arrive, scenario's over. And we could submit a time, speed run, see how we do. Okay, we're not going to address that. This guy's got 90 wood left. That's enough for tomorrow and for today to finish. Coal's looking pretty, so tomorrow we can take it off of
Get some rest.
extended shift. There's our 5 cores, so now we can just get steel from here on out. We'll trade every single time it says hi, favor, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on the food here. Once I figured out that I didn't have to trade externally for wood, and that you could get by on this run only building bunkhouses if you complete the run fast enough. Good caveat there. It really reduces your need for resources. If you have to convert all of these to houses, it's quite a bit more demanding. Not to mention, if you've saved other people and you've brought them into your base, well, now you've really committed to needing a lot more housing. Gotta have a place to live. That's more houses overall. So stick with bunkhouses, stick with keeping a smaller base, and it should be pretty easy. Some interesting things to notice. I didn't notice this when I first played it. Like, sled dog teams actually show up in this. Kind of odd how they come all the way down here. There they are. Going into this building, and then I guess they kind of unload everything and then they ship it up here. Interesting. Little details in this game are fun. Alright, let's see if that... we need all this housing. Not like it matters at this point, but I'm just curious how much availability I have. A little bit. We're not going to do it, but we can back off there. We can back off there. We can back off there as well. Try and reduce the discontent as much as possible. And this run, it's pretty much over. There's about, I don't know, 10 to 12 clicks left. There's some time that you have to burn because I have not figured out a way to get this confrontation to happen faster. Even when the refugees from New London show up, you can't send a scout out to speed them up back to your base. You can't escort them back. Even if you search the Frostlands for other settlements and find them all, I don't think that this event can be triggered any earlier. Now, if it can be, please someone tell me. I don't know what I just asked for there. I gotta stop talking here. But if someone figures out how to trigger this earlier, I think I could shave like 10 minutes off of this time, so it would be amazing. What did I ask for? Food? Wow, we got lucky there. Thought I asked for like people. Okay. Feels good. Coal's great. Wood's fantastic. We have plenty. So I'm actually going to just try and trade from here on out instead of clicking in there to ask for more, because that eats up more time as well. Every second counts here. And I'm just going to hold this above 250 steel. There's some sound in here that sounds like my microwave. Drives me crazy. If you hover on this building long enough, you hear a little beep. Good, good, good. We're at 84, so we're almost there, but we have plenty of food. Food's not a problem. Well, food's not a problem if you don't have too many people. You can sustain your whole place with just trading and asking for food from the hot springs. No upgrades. We never even talk to them, which allows you to get into the tree to upgrade, have the safe path, the safe trading path or whatever. I don't need any of that. Not to finish the run, at least. Not to finish it as fast as you can.
That's it. Work's done for today.
Okay, steel's good. Food's good. Coal's great. We're gonna wait for these people to show up here. How long do we got? 2 days and 15 hours. We're ready to end the game right now. We have everything we need to save New London. But we can't trigger that event any earlier. Trade again.
It's getting colder.
That, what is it? The sawdust meal? 6 food rations from 2 raw food? That thing just shoots through the roof. It does increase the amount of people that get sick a little bit, but once you get a hold of the run with the heaters and keeping people warm, keeping in bunkhouses, you don't really get too many sick. Easily managed with just 4 med tents. No infirmaries needed, nothing like that. It always amazes me how much you can really pare down these runs and reduce how much you have to have or how much you have to do in order to finish the scenario successfully. These scenarios are overwhelming when you first start them on survivor mode, but once you start figuring out what's really important, it's amazing how much you can remove. We only lost 1 person. That's pretty amazing. That's almost deathless for survivor mode. That's fantastic. And we're getting darn close to this thing being done here. We're at 30 minutes and 20 seconds. This thing will be over in 2 minutes, hopefully less than 2 minutes. We're gonna ask for some food here. Not trade, please. Just to make sure we have enough for the end. There we go. Didn't take too long. There's the event. We must wait. These guys are gonna show up in 9 hours, and then we click in here, we tell them we save them, and we just go. And hopefully we're under 32:22. I'd really like to be under it. All right, we are done with these guys. We have enough resources. Let's empty them out. So we have availability that we need. Here is people, of course. There we go. We're waiting for this. Click. Good. When you think about it, pop up, click in here, communicate, answer. We will save you. Saving New London. Ship it all off. Ooh, this could be a really good time. This could be under 32 minutes. That would be fantastic. I think we're going to be under 32 minutes. This would be the best run by far. And under 100 attempts too, which is fantastic. Come on, get there. All we need is these 4 shipments to show up. And we're at the cutscene where game scenario is over. Here we go. Nice. Done. 31:52. Under 32 minutes. Feeling real good about that one. Nice. I think we'll submit that one. Cool, good run. That was fun. Next, we're gonna keep pushing on this scenario and some of the other videos I'll make. We're gonna try and satisfy all the different rules that you can do for the speedrun category for On the Edge. But thanks for watching. That was a good one.